everyone, I'm Megan Remblack and welcome to my channel, Meg Rem Softball.
If you feel like you hit a lot of ground balls or if you pull everything, here's a couple things in your swing that you can look for to make sure that you're doing correctly. So first, let's look where we're at contact. When we go to contact, we want to make sure that our hands are leading our barrel. So what I mean by that, my hands are a little bit more in front of my barrel. What I don't want, and this is where I pull everything and have ground balls, is letting my barrel be in front of my hands. If I go barrel first, everything's gonna go, for me, I'm a righty, everything's going to the left side. More times than not, that's a ground ball. So I wanna make sure my hands are in front of my barrel. So now going off that, my hands are in front of my barrel, my hands are a little bit higher than my barrel. If I go to contact and I let my barrel be higher than my hands, so it's gonna look like this, I'm gonna be hitting ground balls. I want hands a little bit higher than barrel. So I'm here. I don't want to hit on top of that ball. That's when ground balls happen. So now let's talk about where we are at contact with our elbows. So when we're at contact, we got to have some bend in our elbows. If I am locked out coming to contact, the only thing I can do from there is roll. I'm not going to be able to get good extension if I'm locked out in both elbows. In order to get really good extension, I need to make sure I've got some bend in my elbows at contact, so then I can have really good extension after that. So hands are leading my barrel, hands are a little bit higher than my barrel, and I've got some bend in both elbows. So now let's talk about where our weight is. In order to hit some more hard line drives, gappers to the outfield, I want to make sure that majority of my weight is in my back leg. So I'm firm on my front side, I'm behind my front side, my chest is behind my belly button. If I go to contact and I kind of launch off this back leg and go forward, I'm gonna be straight over on top of that ball. And then everything's going down. I wanna make sure that when I get to contact, I'm sitting in this back leg a little bit more, firm on this front side, my hands are leading my barrel, and my hands are a little bit higher than my barrel. So one last thing that you can check for is seeing where you're hitting the ball. Where are you making contact? How far are you letting the ball travel until you make contact? So for a pitch down the middle, you want to make sure that when you take your stride and you get to contact, that ball, for the most part, is going to be about even with your front foot. If you are trying to make contact with a ball, say down the middle, and it's way out here, you could have the best swing in the world, but you're still going to hit that ball on the end of your bat, and you're going to be super early, and you're going to be hitting ground balls. So for a pitch down the middle, when you make contact, it's going to be even with your front foot. So now let's talk about an outside pitch. Outside pitch, you have to see it a little bit deeper. Swing stays the same, you just let it travel a bit more, and that ball is going to be now on the inside. You're going to be making contact like on the inside of your front foot. So I'm letting that travel a bit more. Outside pitch, if I try and reach and not let it travel enough, my barrel's going to be leading my hands, I'm going to be hitting on the end of my barrel, and then I'm going to be hitting ground balls. I don't want to do that. So then for an inside pitch, now you got to catch that ball out front. So when I stride, take my step, go to contact, that ball is going to be right in front of my left foot. So I still have this good bend in my elbows and my hands are still leading my barrel. So an inside pitch, you have to catch it out front of that front foot. Pitch down the middle, you're about even with your front foot. And then outside pitch, you're letting that ball travel and you'll make contact right on the inside of your front foot.